I'll give you this testimony and then I'll give you the last point and round up. My father in the Lord, my late father in the Lord, Benson Dahosa, he was a man of God in Nigeria. So they have a convention in Nigeria around November. So there was a lady every August ending stroke October, she would bring a cow. And what she does, the cow is for all the guests who are coming, the men of God. That's what they used to, serve them, take care of them. That's her contribution to the program. She would give them a cow, say, feed the people, take care of them. That was her. She does it every year. So there was a particular year, her son died. The woman's son died. So she carried the son and put the son in the same truck where she put the cow and drove to the man of God. This was around early August. And she came down from her own car and said, man of God, I have brought a cow. The man of God said, cow, early August? Who's going to nurture it till November? You don't bring it this early. He said, but I brought a cow, come and see. He said, why do I have to come and see? Let the boys. He said, no, you come, just come and see. He said, let the boys take it. I said, no, come and see. So the man of God came out and went by and saw it was her son. He said, this is not a cow, this is a child. He says, my child. He said, what? He said, I have always stood to do God's work. Since God watched my child died, let him bury my child. The Archbishop said to them, take this child out. They took the child, said, go and drop on the altar. They gathered people to be praying. They were praying and praying and praying and praying. After a while, the Archbishop came and began to pray on the altar. He prayed for almost an hour. The child was still dead. And he said something. He said, Lord, it is better for 10,000 stingy men to die than for one giver to lose a child. Boy, come back! Bam! He opened his eyes. Now, it was not, listen, it's not about just the giving. It's about the heart of advantage. It's the heart of advantage. It's the heart of advantage. It's the heart of advantage. So what is your advantage? Are you having? God said, bring forth your strong reasons. We have a man, we just think that you can just appear before God. God understands. We think that we can blackmail God. Blackmail is omnipotence and his mercy. That you just come like that, doesn't matter. God said to Cain, he said, Cain, listen, I am not a God that rewards foolishness. I am not a God. If God gives the same answer to the wise that he gives to the foolish, what is the benefit of wisdom? Am I speaking to somebody here? That is why I say to all of us, and listen to this, don't treat everybody in your life the same. Don't treat everybody in your life the same. Don't treat everybody in your life the same. Don't. There are people that deserve more attention because they've been consistent in your life. They've been there through things. There are calls you miss, you must reply. You must return. There are calls, no matter how busy you are, you must return. Because these are people that have been there in your life. There are people you miss their call. It's not an issue. You can even miss their person. It's not an issue. But there are people who are loyal. Because if you treat the disloyal and the loyal the same, what is the benefit of loyalty? Somebody walked out of your life. Before he walked out of your life, he messed you up. I mean, you were a mess, and he's gone. And now God has brought a man who cares about you, and you are still keeping friends with that fool, that senseless human being. You still pick his cause. Hey, I'm a Christian. No, you are not. You are stupid. Stupid. Yeah, I'm just a no. There are people you must cut off. We must cut off. Even God cast off the wicked. There are people that have caused you pain. Don't hate them. You don't. The Bible says love your neighbor. It never said be friends with your neighbor. God never said befriend your neighbor. Say love. You can love from afar. You don't have to draw people close to show you love them. I'm being honest to you. How can somebody who refuse to marry you, Wasted 6 years of your life. Wasted 6 years of your life. Now God has brought someone to cover your shame. You are married, and that person who wasted your 6 years is still your bestie. I was telling our singles in church, I said, God bring back your ex to check if you are still stupid. God will bring back an ex to check if by now you have learned your lesson. Have an advantage. Tell somebody, what is your advantage? What is your advantage? What is your advantage? What is your advantage? You are in church. You are not in the choir because you don't have a voice. It's okay. That's understandable. You are not in the technical because you can't join wires. It's okay. What happened to your waist? Can't you sweep? Can't you clean? Can't you clean? Oh, you have a waist problem. That is fine. We understand. Then the department of financing, you can't join them. Are you just useless totally? What are you doing in this world now? What is your advantage? There's nothing you are doing in the house of God. There's no department in church I have not joined except women department. The only department I have not joined in church is women. I have joined choir. I have joined technical. I have joined instrument. I've played drums. I play drums. If you are not aware, I play drums very well. Am I talking to somebody here? I've carried camera. I've done. The only thing I've not joined is women department. And always in the conference of the women. You are just in church. They don't feel your impact. Nothing. Because you want to serve your God quietly to you. You want to be quiet. What is your advantage? What is your advantage? When you see a pastor carry a member of the church and say, this matter I'm going through has become so hard. Let me take you to a man of God who can. Before he does that, check the value that person is bringing to the church. Check the value. Check the value. I have spiritual children. I have sons that I know are my sons. I have sons that think they are my sons. But they say, but deep down, say this one can never. A son, I don't hear of you until I see you. We see, that's when I hear of you. No call, no commitment. I will smile. Bazitamba. Somebody went to a place in a particular nation, and he wanted to minister in the conference. And what brought him? They saw him wear a tag. They said, Apostle, your father. He said, yes. The man said, I can call him. He called me. He sent the guy's picture. I said, he thinks he's my son. I only see him in London. Whenever I come to London, I see him. That's all. There's no connection. He's my son by appearance. There's no. So there must be an advantage. Am I talking to somebody here? There must be something. I've seen Godwin in Nigeria. I've seen the wife in Nigeria. It was when you came, I gave you a date. When I saw him in Nigeria, I said, I'll come to Antwerp. So we could have been talking on the phone messages. I won't say anything. It's long I came here. 5 years ago, I won't say anything. There must be an advantage. There must be something you are doing for the Lord that will speak for you. So I'm saying to those of you who are members of churches, get back to that church. Look for an involvement. Look for a place to plant yourself. Plant yourself. You can't play the keyboard. You can't play the drum. You are afraid of technical because you are the only one that is scared of electricity in your life. You are afraid of anything. Can't you stand as an usher? Can't you join the protocol? Can't you join the sanctuary? In our church in Nigeria, you see men, millionaires, cleaning, ushers, rich people cleaning. Sometimes when I say I'm blessing somebody with money, they whisper, say, "Take Papa, not to bother. We'll take care of the bills." God began to lift them. A young boy was called a fool that was always in church. He's stupid. He's a fool. Young man like you, wasting your time. Well, but began to follow the teachings. Opened up his heart. Today he's so blessed, and they call him ritualist. What kind of money? I don't know. This money is blood money. There's no money that's not blood money. No money. Even in Europe, every money in Europe is blood money. All. Yes. Because it's you sweat with your blood. Yes, it's blood money. As Christians, it's blood money, blood of Jesus money. Are you following? Talking about? You sweat. That is why Europe and America is a cage. It's prison. Yes. You may not like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. It's prison. If your country was good, you will not be here. It's prison. You labor for the system. You work for the system. You are wired in such a way that you only eat, sleep, wake up, work, eat, sleep. You are not wired to do anything for yourself. I've traveled around and I just look and say there's nothing. That is why African leaders should be ashamed. If the country was working, young man was driving me in, is it Holland? The guy that drove me in Amsterdam. Say he has been there for almost 30 years. He said, I'm tired. But just that my country is not working. Tired. So what I'm saying is, what will be your vantage position? There are some things you take for granted today. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, I'll give you a story. You might have heard me give the story. I was going to join a couple, a celebrity in my country, in the movie industry. They were getting married in Paris. So I was going to join them. They said that they want my children. My daughters were young then. So while we were going there, I was going with my wife. They wanted the whole family. Me, my wife, and 2 kids. So we are going to join them. Did I say kids? 2 children. A kid is the child of a goat, not kid. 2 children. And we're going there. While we are going there, my wife began to arrange her stuff. So I said, what are you packing? I saw her carrying bread. Bread. She put bread in the bag. I said, bread. You are going to Paris, you are carrying bread. Paris bread? She carried bottles of Fanta. Plastic Fanta. I said, Fanta? You are taking Fanta to Paris? You say, you are not a mother, you don't understand. These children can be hungry at any time. I said, no, now they'll give them food in the plane. So when we got to the the check-in, the customs and the rest, I was very happy because I felt they're going to open the bag